Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2017 with Chelsea. Not Man United, Chelsea. Those of you who've seen the last episode, I made the horrible faux pas of referring to ourselves as Man United. So we're playing against Southampton today at home in the FA Cup here. We're going to put Paul Lopez back in goals for this one. David Luiz has been moaning about some game time, so we'll put him in for Christensen. Lindelof is going to come in for Azpilicueta and Ake for Zuma, rotating quite a lot today. Matic will be off for N'Golo Kante, Mazonda replacing Willian, Timo Werner is in for Lewandowski, Michy Batshuayi is coming onto the bench for Azpilicueta. Let's just shuffle things around a little bit here. Baba Rahman onto the bench for Alonso. We give a lot of rotational people time today. Let's see, Matic off the bench for Moses. How do we get Chalobah on the bench? We'll put Chalobah on the bench for Willian. Let's try that. Actually, Fabregas can come off for Chalobah, and we'll put Willian on the bench. Fabregas sits it out completely. So the team: Lopez, Lindelof, Luiz, Zuma, Ake, Chalobah, Kante, Mazonda, Asensio, Hazard, and Werner. That'll be the team today. Excuse me. So we should be able to defeat Southampton at the Bridge fairly soundly. We had a bad result last time out at Anfield where Liverpool managed to come from 1-0 down to beat us. But at the Bridge, last couple of games we played Brighton and Swansea where we won 4-0 and 9-0 respectively. Throw in now for Ake as we look to start this one fast. Hazard takes it down, plays it to Kante, chance to hit it, lays it off for Asensio, finds Mazonda who can pass it right into the corner of the net. Precision goal from Charlie Mazonda, his 8th of the season, and he's becoming quite a little rotational option for us, Charlie Mazonda. Don't notice too much of a difference between him and Willian actually when they play now. Bertrand into the book. Cedric just getting a warning. Not exactly an explosive start after an early goal. I was hoping we would put the foot on the gas a little bit, but clearly not, as Lindelof goes in the book. Squeaky chair, you can hear that. Okay, this is getting a little dull now. Come on guys, pick it up a bit, pick it up. Here we go, Chalobah now, looks for Hazard. Gabbiadini manages to nick it though. Davis, Gabbiadini. Tadic now, Dusan Tadic coming forward, good ball inside to Ward-Prowse, plays in Gabbiadini, and it's a good save by Paul Lopez. When I said pick up the excitement, I did not mean like that. I prefer not to be given chances away here. Ward-Prowse in, oof, and it's a bit of a dodgy header behind. Ward-Prowse again to deliver this, and it comes. Ake nods it away this time, more comfortably and out for the throw. Still 1-0 Chelsea. Statistically, Southampton growing into this game a little bit, which does disappoint me. Ake joins Lindelof in the book. Excuse me again. Come on, give us half time. Kante will be coming off. He's been warned earlier and now he's been booked. And disappointing with the amount of fouls today. It is 1-0. I'm going to tell them not to get complacent today, which seems to have stressed out Hazard for some reason. Willian can come on for Kante in the middle. We'll go with Batshuayi in for Werner. We'll save the other substitutions should they be needed. Let's just tell them to concentrate a bit. We don't need to go batter them here, we just need to make sure they don't get back into it, which they have done. They've grown into the game massively. Of all the rotational guys that were brought into the side today, playing well, Hazard is the one who's having a bit of a stinker with a 6.5, as Nathan Redmond comes on for Southampton. Lots of fouls today though, and that's Cedric in the book now. Asensio on the free kick, hits it, oh, and it's a good hand by Foster, I think. It came back off the bar and then hit off the goalkeeper. Ward-Prowse with a corner. And it goes, and Lopez with a nice catch. Can we hit them on the counter now? Lopez doesn't really have too many options. We're all bunched up in the middle there. Kicks it long towards Batshuayi, who can't win it ahead of Wisdom. Willian does ahead of Davis though. Asensio forward to Michi. Michi Batshuayi looking to shoot. Good challenge by Wisdom. Breaks from Zonda though. Crosses it away by Van Dijk. It will break to Ake. Can he smack one there? Nope. Chooses to go wide. Cross it. Asensio guides it into the corner. And that should be that. 2-0. Let's throw on Baba Rahman instead of Ake for the last couple of minutes here. Give him some game time. Good finish, Asensio. Asensio's definitely been the buy of the season. As much as Lewandowski's scored goals, Asensio's just looked a quality player. Forster now with a goal kick out to Wisdom. Wisdom to Virgil van Dijk now. And Davis pings it forward. Gabbiadini taking it down. Willian nicks it. Andre Wisdom heads it away, and Baba Rahman wins the race to it. Hazard could have played in Batshuayi, took too long now. Defenders are back. Van Dijk with a good challenge. Romeu to Wisdom now, playing it forward to Gabbiadini. Has a bit of support out wide from Tadic. Tadic now losing it to Lindelhoff. It was a good challenge. Lindelhoff against Bertrand. Bertrand just gets it to Wisdom. Wisdom over the top for Tadic. That's a good ball. Into Gabbiadini. With a chance, it's a decent save by Lopez, turns it behind. 2-0 it will remain. Making it 3 clean sheets in a row here at the bridge would please me to no end. Davis whipping it in. Away by Rahman. They've hit the first man on too many corners. I think they need to work on their attacking set pieces. Batshuayi racing into their box all the way. Can he whip this one? No, he's forced wide and he loses it to Romeu, and it's a Southampton goal kick. Mason Holgate coming on for Andre Wisdom. But a comfortable victory in the cup here against Southampton. The treble is still on. Actually, the quadruple is still on. We should secure 1 trophy in a couple of games' time against Norwich at Wembley, the EFL Cup final. Of course, now we're away to jet out from Heathrow to go to Germany, face RB Leipzig. Yeah, well done, lads. Why not? Give them a bit of confidence, big them up a bit. How is this Kevin Turner boy? Yes, he's coming along pretty well. Okay. Right, so 4 days. Wednesday we play Leipzig, then on Sunday we play Norwich. Unfortunately, the time for the cup final gives the guys in the league a little bit of a chance to get ahead of us, as Hertha Berlin beat Leipzig. That's nice. Dent their confidence a little bit before they play us. I do expect to beat Leipzig, but they could cause a bit of difficulty for us. Tottenham through, West Ham through, QPR and Norwich will be a replay. Man United through, Burton and Palace will be a replay. That's interesting. I just want a little look at the Champions League group. We did top it, didn't we? Comfortably, if I recall correctly. Where are we? Yeah, there we are, we did. Well, 11 and 11 with Atletico Madrid, but I think Atletico would have needed to absolutely thump us at the bridge, because we beat them 4-0 in Madrid. I want to say that their stadium's called the Calderon, but I feel like I'm going to be sounding stupid if that's wrong. I need to look at it now. Apologies, but I do need to look at it. Help if I could spell it correctly. Atletico de Madrid. Overview, facilities. Estadio de Madrid. Built in 2015. Okay. I still feel they're the Calderon. Right. So we're working on those attacking set pieces again. Playing Leipzig, it's certainly done as well since we've changed to it. We're performing a lot better than we did previously in the season. David Luiz is still moaning, that's fine. Okay, let's draw this 6th round, quarter final. Chelsea will be at the bridge against West Ham. Man United at Old Trafford against Burton or Palace. QPR or Norwich will host Spurs. And City or Swansea will host Liverpool. So a lot of big boys still in the FA Cup, which is disappointing. I'd like an easy waltz to the trophy, but that's not going to happen. We should be able to defeat West Ham at the Bridge, you'd think, but a couple of the games there look a bit tricky for some teams. Palace or Burton having to go to Old Trafford. Ibrahimovic gives Man United an away goal and they're 1-1 with Lyon. And Juventus through Jesus Villia, who own goal, beat Real Madrid in Italy. I wouldn't mind Real Madrid going out. Fancy my chances against Juve more than Real Madrid, although again I would expect both of them to probably beat us. Right, so let's clear the selection again. Big game, we want to make sure we pick the right team. Courtois in goal, Azpilicueta, Christensen, Zuma, sorry David Luiz, Alonso, Conte, Matic, Muzonda. Let's give the boy the nod. Asensio, Hazard, and of course Lewandowski. The bench: Lopez, David Luiz, Lindelof, Ake, Fabregas, Willian, and Timo Werner. Let's go and get the job done. Lewandowski back in Germany, looking to terrorise a German club again. Luis Suarez, top goal scorer in the competition with 15. Closest to that is Moussa Dembele for Celtic with 9. So somehow I think Suarez will probably be the top goal scorer in this competition. Tell them to pick up where they left off. Yeah, they did a good job against Saints, although a lot of them didn't actually play. Willie Orban now playing out wide. Asensio trying to come forward for us, deflected away. Matic cuts out the clearance. Asensio now will look to hit them early. Hazard, can he find Lewandowski? He does. Lewandowski plays it in from Zonda, and it's an easy save for Müller in the goal. But a good start from us. Good early start. I think maybe Lewandowski should have looked to turn and shoot, but it was a good bit of play. It's a booking for Zuma. I was holding my breath there, hoping he'd get away with just a warning. Asensio from Mizonda now, losing it, played long, picked up by Ishik. Oh god, they've got him. Over the top to Poulsen, Yusuf Poulsen. It's a great save by Courtois in the end. And that front two, my god, is that danger. Pace and power personified. Matic heads it away. Zimmer will play it out to Bittencourt, puts it in for Poulsen. Good header away by Alonso. Hazard will hit it clear. Bittencourt to deliver. No fouls, please. Courtois picks it out there, so Willie Orban can't get onto it. That was good play. Courtois now kicks it long. Lewandowski going for it, but Halstenberg gets it away. Matic picking it up now. Simple pass, Matic. Loses it. Isaac will pick it up. Here's Poulsen now. Loses it to Kante, but it breaks for Isaac. Back to Poulsen. Matic thumps it. Lewandowski's on the chase, but Müller will pick that up before the Chelsea striker can get there. So it looks a bit nervy. Müller hitting it long now. Drops in behind Zuma, but Christensen tidies up. Good ball to Hazard. I think the first goal is going to be vital here. Floodgates could open either way. Lewandowski hits it. Oh, and it's saved onto the bar. Mizonda though with a follow-up. Charlie Mizonda was right to give him the nod. Lewandowski, technically will he get an assist for that? Yep, it was a lovely assist from Lewandowski. Played it right off the bar and into Mizonda's feet. Chelsea lead 1-0. Zimmer now with a throw in for Leipzig into Poulsen. Back to Zimmer. Crosses. Zuma cuts it out. Kante has to get there. It's headed on, but it's easy for Courtois. Who punts it long. I never really appreciate those sort of highlights. There's no way you're going to score with a header from nearly full on 18 yards. And it's been a bit of domination in this half now. 14 shots to their 5, but we only have a 1-0 lead. Have to be careful, but we've been doing really well. I'm going to tell them we're happy. Keep it up. Zuma can come off for David Luiz, stop him moaning a bit, and get a booked player off the park. No more changes because they've been doing well, the team. And again, we're just going to encourage them to carry that on. Christensen to Azpilicueta, who finds Matic. 16 shots now to their 5. 19 it's up to now. We seem to be peppering the goal a little bit, but of course the shots don't seem to be of any qualities. We're not getting to see them here. Is that Naby Keita in the book? Nope, just a warning. Forsberg with a corner though. Whips it in. Courtois comes again and claims that he's been doing really well, especially with the big powerful lads that Leipzig have in there at corners. Kicking it long towards Lewandowski. Loses in the air to Orban. Asensio cushions it down to Hazard though. Got a lot of help central. Matic onto Azpilicueta. Muzonda should be making a lung-busting run there. Doesn't. Asensio picks her up though. Driving forward. Lewandowski. Touch. Turn. Shot. What a goal by Lewandowski. Places it right into the bottom corner. 26 for the season. 2-0. Should be tie over. As PSG are losing in Portugal against Porto through an Otavio goal. Champions League results have been pretty good thus far. Asensio now as we look to just kill this completely. Müller manages to take it, but Naby Keita gives away the penalty with a shove on N'Golo Kante, and 3-0 would absolutely spell the end of the tie. Hazard stepping up against Müller. And it's Hazard for 3. Easy. 3-0, and that's the tie. Lindelof can come on for Azpilicueta. A little bit of a rest for Asensio as Cesc Fabregas takes the position in behind Lewandowski. 18 for the season for Hazard now. 3-0. Easy qualification. Could get worse. Hazard whipping it in. Flat ball. Upamecano away. Alonso, lots of time now. Lindelof gallops forward. Lewandowski, far too easy to find Lewandowski. 4-0. Clinical finish by Lewandowski. I've got to feel a little bit for Leipzig now. They just look a bit out of their depth. Got some great young talent, but we've got some world class talent up there. Hazard, Lewandowski, Asensio. Zonda's looked every bit the part today. Could easily argue that he should be ahead of Willian now in the pecking order. I think he probably is. And we'll see him in the EFL Cup final, which will be more or less a full strength side. I'm not going to rotate and throw away the chance at a trophy. Fabregas whips it in. Headed away by Willy Orban, and mercifully for RB Leipzig, it is over at the Red Bull Arena. 4-0 to Chelsea. Beautiful stuff. Porto did hold on to beat PSG, but 1-0 might not be enough for them to go through, you'd think. That will be the end of the episode. It's a great way to end it. 2 solid victories in cup competition. Next time we will be against Norwich at Wembley before we host West Ham. When we host West Ham, who else plays that weekend? Let's see. In fact, when we play Norwich, there's actually a weekend of action. Spurs will visit Bournemouth. Manchester United host Palace, which should be a relatively routine win for them. And Liverpool, the Monday game, away at Everton. Everton, who are in the relegation zone, desperately needing to win that derby. So it'll be interesting to see how all that goes. Then, when we play West Ham, is on the Wednesday, so that nobody else will be playing that day. It will just be us playing catch-up with the other sides. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. It's a fantastic, clinical Champions League performance on the road against Leipzig. That should be us through to the quarter-final of that, no problem now. Quarter-final of the FA Cup, final of the EFL Cup next time, and still in the hunt for the Premier League title. So although last season we were in the Premier League driver's seat, nobody looked like catching us, we were kind of crap in the Cups. So it could wind up being a much better season than last year, or it could all fall to pieces. Next time, the first piece of the puzzle and making sure we do get a superior season to last season's Premier League title is the EFL Cup final against Norwich, and that will be next episode. So I hope you come back and see that one. If you've liked this incidentally, drop down below and leave a like. I would greatly appreciate that, and I'll see you next time for Norwich and West Ham.